Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. It is Friday night, and I'm gonna show y'all. First of all, we hardly have any room here. We went to the thrift store and John's thrift store, and there has not been a jewelry bag. This lady, she was supposedly all overwhelmed, the manager. I don't think since August. I'll have to go back in the videos, but it's been months. And they were $13.99 back then. They're $9.99. I walked in. These were put out yesterday. I did not go yesterday because I had to do an event last night out in the cold for 2 hours after my long day at work, so it was miserable. I'm glad to get to this point in the day where it's Friday. We've done our dumpster dive, so let's look at that real quick. It's just yesterday there was a different competition, but I've seen the lady before. She didn't seem to be aware of the camera and the manager's car's in the front. She didn't care. She works at a Denny's. She's older, rough around the edges, but and these two are different from each other. This was what was in there today. They pulled up yesterday before the managers left, so I couldn't do anything about it. Oh, made in China. But when I've seen her before, and what I was saying was, when I'm diving it, she'll pull right up and just say, "Hey, you mind if I look with you?" And I'm not gonna, of course I'll say sure. I always try to be friendly because these people, you just don't want to upset them. And she's a lady, not that that's any safer, but I've seen her before where she's like focused on her dumpster diving, and she dives a lot of places. That's a pretty piece of crystal, cut crystal or glass, but that feels kind of sharp. There's no markings on it, and I really do like it. That is unique. And that's not broken. That came out of the dumpster today. Yesterday, the only find, excuse me, Billy Bob, was this. It's not a wind chime. I do not like wind chimes. I am not a fan of clankety clank. But this is really cute, and I can hang that on my porch, and it will look very nice. But her and her husband were there yesterday, and when they left, I went ahead and looked, and they don't do metal, so I got some metal out of there. So it wasn't a big loss, but she tends to show up for several days in a row, and then I don't see her for a month or two. She's not like the other people, which I won't mention. But it was kind of disappointing to see somebody digging in there. The gang wants to say thoughts and prayers for you. As y'all know, all these cards are donations to that thrift store, and they all end up in the trash. And I get them out, and of course we repurpose, and we hopefully lift people's spirits, thinking of you and hoping it's not long until you're well again. At dawn, let me hear of your kindness, for in you I trust. Show me the path I should walk, for to you I entrust my life. That's Psalm 143:8. Wow. Very, very nice. So, we want to show y'all, there hasn't been a jewelry jar bag put together. When I started finally asking, they were like, oh, it was way after Christmas, and they're like, well, the manager, and I never want to ask and push, but I was just wondering if she was ever going to do anything. So the lady that knows I like to buy these is like, well, that manager, she's spread so thin, she's over 2 stores in 2 different towns. The other town is bigger than ours. And by the way, how is everybody? How was y'all's week? Please let me know. The main thing with mine is I got through it. We got through it, and here we are. So, and it wasn't bad. It really wasn't. Just that extra duty last night. I had to be there at 6 to 8:30 after getting up at 5:30 all week long, standing on my feet at my job all day. And then standing there, I didn't take a chair. I should have. I had to sell t-shirts at an event, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And it was cold. We had to triple. 50 degrees was too cold for me. But anyway, so it's been a while since that John's thrift store had any of these, and the manager's so-called spread too thin. But she's always managing to get expensive stuff, and I showed y'all a golden turquoise ring for $300. So she does price. They get in a lot of jewelry. They get in high quality jewelry. I don't see any stones with sterling. I saw the one turquoise in all these months, and they used to get a lot in with the gold for $300, and it was sold within 2 weeks. It was gorgeous. Y'all saw that on a video. I couldn't afford it, but yet I can go in and plop down money for this, but I can't walk away from this. I could walk away from that one ring. So she's been putting, and they just put out a whole bunch of sterling rings, and they're at $30 for just a sterling ring. Nothing special about it. Gold, $400, $399 regularly. So I'm thinking, where is the stuff that comes with all this that's not the high end? And I just pictured it was stacking up, and so these were put out yesterday. I didn't ask John, but I walked in, I saw 5 right off in the first case, right when you look, and then I turned the corner where the Fox is sold, and they had belts, and I saw the rest of them. There's 17 of them. I'm pretty sure. 17. $9.99. So my dilemma was, am I going to start asking them? And they were busy, and they had a line, and people were looking at the jewelry, and I'm like, am I going to actually make them pull all these out? And I'm going to be like, yes and no. Because most of them look pretty good. I mean, I like it when there's just metal in here. And it may just be, you know, there may never be any gold, but maybe there's sterling. I don't know. But I was just hoping she was overwhelmed and just threw stuff together. Now there's a little gold thing, but I don't see a mark. But I don't know. I can't see everything. So that's, you know, the whole point. Which one of these am I going to walk away from? So I just got in line, and I said to John, he's like, hi, so-and-so. He always calls me by my last name, Miss So-and-so. He's so sweet. Oh, this is pretty. See, I mean, what am I going to not take? And so I said, John, I got dibs on all the jewelry jars, and he just kind of chuckled, you know. And then when I walked out, my friend saw me hauling these 3 bags that were heavy, you know. And she said, I haven't seen you smiling like that. She said, you are really happy. I said, well, first of all, I'm not Aunt Barry, and I shouldn't be buying. It ended up being $183. And I said, you know, I could take that $183, and if I wanted to spend it, I could buy a really nice ring. But I cannot walk away from these jewelry jars. I love them. We're going to have them sitting around here, and we'll have them for, you know, and yeah, I get stuff off the shop Goodwill, but, and we're going to open one in a minute. I get them off the shop Goodwill, but there's something different about these local, and sometimes they're really bad. Like one time she cut all the earring posts off, and I did complain about that. I said, I don't know why, you know. And of course, while I bought them all, this other lady that works there that's nosy never helps me worth a darn. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, hey, I need all those. And then the new girl was all flustered and asking me, can you go around and look and see if there's any more? And I'm like, sure, you know. And this other lady who works there is just worthless. She said, what are you doing with all that there jewelry? And I knew John was listening. He was looking, and I just said, well, you know, I like the 70s jewelry, the vintage jewelry. I make charm bracelets, or I make little jewelry, or we craft with it and glue stuff down, you know. And she was like, well, at least it don't go to no waste. And I said, no ma'am, it doesn't. I've got crafting friends, and you know, I just try to paint a picture that, no, we're not making videos and any of that, you know. The reason I don't want them to know about my videos is I don't want them to know that I dumpster dive the other thrift store. I don't want anybody to know that, because they're liable to go over there and word will get around and I'll have more competition than I already have. So, I mean, which with these would I be like? No, I mean, there was, let's see, there was one that was more like Mardi Gras looking, these. And if anything, I would have left them, but then there's some stones now I'm looking, see? And when I glanced, I'm like, I saw some stuff down in this corner, and this looks vintage, and this, so I'm just like, you know, this is like the only one I might have left. But then it would have bugged me, because, yeah, you know, I'm addicted to them. My OCD, see, this is cloisonne there now. I didn't even see that. So, yeah, I'm a little OCD about the jewelry jars. Y'all understand. And that's a nice heavy one, too. I should see how heavy these are. But I was just telling my friend, you know, you never know. I'm just picturing that this woman's like, dang. Because I did tell one of the workers put a bug in her ear about 2 weeks ago. And then when I came in again, and I started coming in a lot, she's like, well, I put that bug in her ear, but she hadn't done anything. But I said, well, don't bother her anymore. I don't want her upset. I want her to do what she needs to do. Oh, Lords. Look at all this gold tone. Waltham. That looks like, I love the look of, I'm such a, I don't know what you want to call it, gaudy. I love the look of the nugget look, but I want a real nugget. I don't have to go find it. Of course, that would be fun. Oh, look, soda light. If it's real, I don't know. So, see, that's my theory, is that she's so overwhelmed. She's been pulling all this good stuff out, and that she's just going to be like, bam, bam, bam. Put all these in there, fold it over, $9.99. Let's get it moving, you know. And if she may even put some more, I don't know, because she hadn't done it in so long. I just picture tubs and tubs and tubs. Y'all, that looks real right there. This one looks real. There's something sticking out there to stab me. It's like a pin, brooch pin. It could maybe, no, it's probably not real. It's probably dyed, but I don't even know. No, it's dyed. But see, stuff falling to the bottom. There was this one caught my eye. So we'll do this one. And there's, like I said, there's just a few that well, actually there's not any I would put back. Maybe this one. This one was probably lots of kids stuff. But when you start, like this could be sterling. It's just tarnished. And I can't see down in there, see what it looks like. I mean, it's, who knows? Look at that old watch. That's cool. Oh, I was just watching Aged Goodness. And she got some awesome friend mail. See, there's a brooch. And these days, y'all, brooches, I don't know that individually they go for a lot. This looks pretty. But I can tell you what, I could lot up some brooches and stick them somewhere and at least make a little bit of money. So that is, I'm going to move this, I think, a little bit. Whoops. I almost took a tumble again. Okay. It has been a while. So we've got the gang, most of them up here. Some of them are back there. And I don't know, that whale back there, it's one of the dumpster dives, but I haven't put it up. And I don't know, we may end up letting the whale hang around. It's a whistle out of clay. So this is so much fun. I can't believe it. So much fun. And we still have some coming in from the Goodwill, so, you know, I'm set. Set. This looks, oh my word, y'all. Oh. I don't see a mark, but it sure looks good. And that's a stone. Look at this stone. I mean, whoa. That has got to be sterling. An artisan piece. I'm trying to see if there's a mark anywhere. Let's look up in that bale. I don't see a mark, but wow. Look at that pendant. I mean, it is, I'm just speechless. I didn't expect something that nice. Man. It's just, even if that's not sterling, but it sure looks it. I mean, it's just, it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Okay, Shelly likes that. Let me get this a little more situated. How has everybody been doing? Hopefully y'all have your drink and your whatever it is y'all enjoy, relaxing, your feet up, whatever. If y'all are watching this Saturday morning, happy weekend. I've been needing this weekend, and y'all always wish me a happy week, and it has been a good week. Just putting one foot in front of the other. So there's a pair. Oh yeah, so Age Goodness, she's got friend mail, Kim Rogers, and I think it's, well, it's a lady that repurposes watches, China. And she really does. This is older. This is pretty. Stainless steel back. Let's just see what this says. This is older. Hong Kong. 100% stainless steel. Hong Kong. There's the watch, Waltham, another one of those brands. It's in really good condition. I'm not sure how this works here, but it's in very good condition. Look at the side of that. It's just, maybe has some tiny scratches, but I'm really magnifying it with this iPad here. I don't know how you wear it. Okay, you put this on there. It's really neat. That's not gonna go in the junk lot. I got a junk watch lot. So this, I don't know if this is Bakelite or not. It's really rough right here. This side is not in bad condition. And it's, I don't know how to tell anything. I don't think it's Bakelite, but it is an old plastic. So we've got another clip-on. Let me just make sure that this is ancient, 'cause so there's dust in there. I mean, this thing has been in somebody's drawer for 60 years. That's cute. That's like a ribbon. Isn't that cute? I like that. I hope we get the other one. This is pretty. It's like a little cat's eye blue, a pretty light blue. Reminds me of the color of the sea glass on some of these mudlarking videos, that they really like that color. What do they call it? I forget what they call it. It's the common color of that blue. This is old, swirly plastic there. It's not in very good condition, but it's old, vintage. Probably, I would say definitely 40s, 50s. Clip-on earring. Might not find another one. Well, something caught my... Oh, look at Billy Bob. Look what I'm doing to him. Oh, Billy Bob, I'm abusing you. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. I forgot what caught my eye in here. And I'm like, might have been this. This is stone. I'm going to go in there tomorrow and see if she's got any more. It's got a little bit of a rough edge there. Or that might have been just some, yeah, a little bit of a rough edge. Banged up just slightly. I don't think it's glass. I don't know though. I really don't know. It could be. That could be glass. I still want to know. Oh, nice. This is so much fun. So this might be a commemorative piece. Some kind of a sticky stuff, like, I don't know, when they put something on there. Code Talkers, World War II. So I need to look her up. I know that that's Remembering Native Americans 2016. Sacagawea, I believe, but the Code Talkers, World War II, that's different. This is broken. The clasp is broken on this thing. And it's not a precious metal. But this could be commemorative coin, and that might be worth something. We could maybe sell that and get that to a collector. So here's this. This is some stone with some glass. Really pretty. Toggle clasp, not marked probably. That is really nice. If y'all see some pieces you like, contact me on Etsy. We may have a gold filled. Billy Bob, you better get up here and get ready, Billy Bob. Whoops. Right there. I'm just seeing this. I don't even know what the other side looks like yet. I can't tell what it says. Let me just look and then we'll turn it over together. 10K G, I don't know. It's the mark is not crisp. The bottom, 10K GF, I think. And I'm not sure what that says on top. So let's see what this looks like. Nice. RN. Oh, an RN. Associate Degree Nursing. What is it? Is that a date? No, KCC. Wow, that is super nice. And Billy Bob gets some gold. You get some gold, Billy Bob. Yeah, buddy, he's got him some gold. Man, this one, is this going to be, oh, it's a pin, but look how cute it is. I can't even put, I haven't even got, look how cute this is. This is articulated with pink eyes. This is vintage. It may have a name in there. What's that going to say? Oh my gosh, I can't read that. Gold Crown. That is by Gold Crown. Cute. Not anywhere on that, hardly. That is adorable. So here we are with this. Push this back a little bit so we can all see. Okay. Nobody's missing anything. So this is gorgeous. Look at that. In the black glass. So this is on the toggle clasp, so that would be at the back of your neck. Is that right? That's interesting. Wow. Really pretty. This looked to me like it could be. Sometimes sterling is written on here, but when I hold it, I don't think it is. But it's looking, I don't know. It's pretty though, and very well made. I don't see any marks. That's a really pretty earring. We want the other one of those. Okay, here now we have, it's stuck on this towel. These are real sparkly. Pretty, lightweight, very comfortable. Hopefully we'll get the other one of those. Here's a personalized brooch, K. Nice. It's in decent condition too. It's like a silver tone, gold tone, hard to tell. Okay, that's nice. Here's a watch. It looks very nice. Probably stainless steel. Wait, there's a lot written on there. Deauville Armatron quartz. I'm looking at the back. 1/80th 10K RGP USA. Uh, 1/80th. That's not a lot of gold, but I can't hardly read it. So we got a little bit of gold in this. It's so hard to. Wow. I don't know. I don't think those are going to be diamonds. But we're going to have to try it, y'all. They're looking like they are. Got to get that diamond tester out. If they are, we're going to give it to the whale or something. It's got to let this warm up. So we got this vintage. Oh, Carol Lee. That's a new one. I think I've seen other people get these. Nice. It needs to be cleaned up. Had some, I think, like what we call worm burns, where there's like a rubber band melted. Worm burns in the fishing lure thing is all the nasty rubber baits burn onto your good stuff and ruin them. That's a cute little wooden kids thing. This looks, no, it's not. It's just brass, I can tell. But that's nice. With some pretty stones. It was a really nice ring. It still looks nice, but you could tell that the silver, it was worn a lot. Somebody liked it. The silver plating is gone. That's a pretty ring, Sheila. Pretty ring. It's gonna be diamond when it goes up, I think. It's gonna be hard to get it right on one without the noise. I don't like to hear that. That's the metal. Yeah. I'm trying to just get it. They are small. I'll show y'all up close in a minute. And my battery is low on this thing. We're calling those diamond. See how small they are? I'm trying to, let me get it focused better. I can't even tell which one is the diamond. You can really see like the 4 pieces of metal that hold them. 1, 2, 3. See, there you can see them. There we go. You can see them there. And I don't know what that is up there to look at that under the loop. Some dirt or something. We're gonna have to look that one up. Wow. Yay. Okay, so now we have a more modern earring. Here's a brooch. It looks vintage from the back. Definitely vintage. That is cute. We'll keep our eye open for that little piece. It's like a little inexpensive brooch, but it's very pretty. The lime green leaves and the yellow just bursting out. This is just the back of something we'll just see later. This is a vintage button. I'm pretty sure this is real. So it's Waterbury. It's a military button. And it's anchor, so the Navy, don't know anything else about it. It's big, so it's gold plated. Here's another, well, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's an earring. This looks pretty though. I don't think it's broken. I think that's how it looks, the 3 leaves. Very nice. I don't see any marks. That is beautiful. I like Santa. Who doesn't like a Santa? He looks vintage. Made in Taiwan, so 80s, 90s. Nice, cute. Here's some sparkly. Those are cute. Everything's cute after diamonds and gold filled. I think that's plastic. I'm not sure about that one. This looks like it's a match to, yeah, Carol Lee. So we're going to look those up and clean that off of there. And that should be a nice pair of earrings for somebody. This is just, I don't know if that's a stone. Yeah, it's a dyed stone. So that's decent, cute. I can put that in the Southwest lot. This is you know, your 90s, 80s, 90s earring, maybe even more recent. I don't know. And then we have a Santa watch. He's got blue gloves on. And he doesn't have his back. This is probably his back. Yeah, it fits right on it. Genuine leather. Fits right on there. It'll probably go in the watch lot. Here's one of those purse things. But it's a multicolor. I should just hang on to these and put them in a lot. But I never can find them. I don't know where I put them. That's pretty though. Is that glass? Yeah, that's glass. That's pretty. Is that dichroic glass on your thing that holds your purse? That's cute. Whoa, here's a nice ring. Probably not real, but it does have, no, it's copper looking, brass looking. All of the silver plating or gold plating is gone, but look at that cubic zirconia. Wow. I don't think there's any stamps in there. That's a pretty stone. It's so pretty. It should be, it's not, oh, it's like a lavender color. You know, it could be an amethyst. I don't know. It could be. I'll have to put that if I ever get stuff appraised. That is really pretty, but I don't think an amethyst shimmers like that. Now we have this pretty thing, pretty stone, like a button. It's a button or something. Emerald cut. I don't see any marks. It's always interesting stuff. So there we have our skull, Day of the Dead. We may have silver here, but maybe not. So that's pretty. Very nice, clean bracelet. Somebody's gonna want that. You know it. You know somebody's gonna want that. Let me see if this lobster claw says anything. No. But it's a cute bracelet. Silver tone. We're at 40 minutes almost and we barely got into the bag. Oh, that's neat. That's a pink one. Very neat. Put that in my skull lot. This came off of an earring or something. It's plastic with some little studs on it. Now this, oh my gosh, are you kidding? We're missing, that's a clean break too. This is a turtle made out of landscape jasper and some white kind of stone there, and the head is clearly severed, and maybe it's in there or maybe not. Oh my, what do you do with that if you don't find the head? And even if you do, what do you do? I guess the head must have had the hole in it and attached to like a pendant. This is so beautiful. I don't know what you do. You'd want that repaired. That's for sure. This is just a silver tone. That's pretty. Silver tone. Silver tone. Kind of vintagey looking. I don't think I see a mark. Nope. That's glass probably. Geneva. So that's going to go in my, just the watch lot. A cameo on black, I don't know what. It looks older. I mean, vintage for sure. It says something right there. What does that say? I can't read it. But this does look older. And it looks very well made there. Very smooth on copper, with copper. I think it's copper anyway. I had it upside down. Maybe. Gosh, that's worn too. No, I didn't have it upside down. The bottom one is ATTEEBUND maybe. The top one is RDG something very worn. Attleboro Company. I don't know. Is this copper or is this maybe a gold? Like a rose gold. I guess it would say, so no it's not. That's old. I'm gonna have to look that up. This is amazing. Maybe my instincts were right and I definitely need to check. Of course now I'm like, how many other bags were there? But that's okay. They didn't buy them all. That's a nice old button. No markings, don't know. It's got some buttons. Is this a brooch? And this is what's on here. It's coming off, which is good. Oh, it might be glue or something. I don't know what that is. This is like a glass. I think that's going to end up coming off. Yeah, it was just some sticky stuff. But are we missing rhinestones? Yeah. But look at the cute lips. Isn't that cute? That's cute. Missing the rhinestones. The eye is on there and rhinestones on all the fins, but we are missing some. That's cute though. I don't know where to set anything. I'm just discombobulated here. Sheila gets a ring. Pretty black and white. Olivia and Minka colors. Seed beads. Very pretty and cute. What is this? This is a cute, pretty pendant. Yellow. Look at that. That's a beautiful piece of glass. Probably hand blown, don't y'all think? To get that twist and all. Machine can do it, I guess, but that's beautiful with that yellow. If you like glass, that is so pretty. They used a fishing lure part right there to put this bell. That's weird. They must have valued this. I'm trying to see if it's silver or anything. I forget what you call that fishing lure part, but this is in really good condition. I don't know. Almost looks like silver. I don't see any markings. A lot of wear on this one. Silver tone. Some seed beads, purple, with a little disco ball. Cute. Oh, these are together. Copper. I think it's supposed to be that way. And then the rhinestones. It's missing a bunch of rhinestones. And here's another little tiny brooch type thing. Does that thing even work? Yeah, that works. I don't see any marks. It's a gold tone. There might be a name right there. Let me just see. There is Germany. Okay, Germany. I'll be keeping that. Or Jerry. Wait. Jerry's. That's Jerry's. Okay, so a vintage brooch. And we've got some more vintage watch all cut up. They cut off the information there on the clasp. It's got a lot of writing on it. So, stainless steel. Who is the maker? That's a Timex. Look at that. That's really pretty. That is such a shame. Why do you cut that off? Because it... Stainless steel. That is neat. I love the blue on it. Wow, these old watches. I normally don't like watches, but I sure like these. I don't know what's going on with this. There's nothing in there. This is just supposed to be like a little bracelet. I don't see any marks, I don't think. Nope. Just some imperfections. So we have a very vintage. Does that say something on it? It does. It says Goody, so I don't think it's that vintage. That's not vintage, is it? Don't know. There's a little panda pendant. Cute. This turtle, gosh. Not sure, but interesting. I think that is some kind of Jasper. It is. Well, I can't tell. It might be peeling where it's black. I don't know. No. Is that mahogany Jasper? It's black and the Jasper color. I think that's what it's called. Hard to see. Possibly pearl there. But it's warm, but it's warm. I don't know. I have to let it cool off and see. Well, here's another K. So K donated. There's a heart at the bottom. They donated all their little personalized K collection. Okay, I mean, I can sell this. It's not broken. Dyna buckle. Solid brass. I mean, that could be a oh, it's a train. $39 shipped buckle. Union Pacific Engineering Department Technical Training. Nice. That is awesome. It's not broken. I'm going to have to look that one up. Earring. Vintage earring. No name. Here's a match now with this one, so that's awesome. And those will go nicely with a lot of the plastic sets I've got. There's a boho earring if we ever saw one. Wooden, all of it's wooden. The colored beads are wooden. This made me think it could be a James Avery. It was small, but she's listed her James Avery's. There's no mark, so it's not precious. It's silver plated with an L bookmark. She had like a James Avery like this that was $30. I didn't think there was any more meat on the bone for that one. Now, why is this in here? Why indeed? We're missing some stones. It's very pretty. I don't see any marks. But somebody thought it was special when they donated it. Is it sapphires? It's very dirty. This could be platinum, or it could be white gold. They took out the big stone, and these are very dirty, but they're all open on the back. They're blue like sapphires. They're all open on the back. And somebody like bent the metal back to get that out. So this is going to be sapphires and probably white gold, or I don't know how to test for platinum. I may have a platinum acid out in the shed, but that is something right there. That is something. I don't know. I don't even know where to put it. Okay, so got the stretchy. I don't know what that says. Here's the earring. Pretty purple glass. Got the kids thing. Here's another one. Are we gonna have, no, I don't see any gold. No, it's a one letter of B. And it's, is that for the Boy Scouts or something there? A scout thing? Little scout pin. Now look at this. What does this say? Reverend Faith and Grace. It's like a brass tone. Reverend Ewing. So it's not precious, but it's very old. It seems old and unusual. A lot of wear on it, showing its age. These are, hold on, we got a peace ring, a blingy bling in there. So a blingy bling peace ring for Sheila. Here's the boho match. So that's good. What else is hanging on here? Got another. This doesn't look like it's precious metal. What all is hanging on this thing? Here's another one. That looks like it's sterling right there. Yep. Sterling, 4E, sterling, 925. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice. We'll put that to the side. Let me just look on this one. Silver tone, missing most of its silver. Okay, this is, I think these are just plastic, made to look like, I'm not a fan of the satellite necklaces. Tin cup, whatever you want to call them. These are dyed stone. Pretty sure it's red dyed howlite. I thought we'd be opening up a different jewelry bag. I got another 12-pounder, I think, from that city I've been liking, but when I saw this, I said, we have got to get into this. Been waiting for this for months just to see if there's anything good in these. Okay, well, it looks better now that I got it untangled. Has a really good extender. And these are the seeds. This is wood with the stone tone, dyed stone. Well, now I don't know. That looks plastic, colored plastic. So I'm not sure about that. Now this would be, that is a stone, but it's got issues, it looks like, on that side. Yeah, kind of banged a little on that side, but I don't know. Yeah, right there. Beautiful stone. Brass. Not sure what these are. This is glass or a stone, actually. This is glass, frosted glass, and like whatever these are. And another stone there. So how does this work? Are we missing something? Is this supposed to be bent? I'm gonna have to just bend it. Wow. This is really pretty. This is gonna be real. I'm pretty sure. The quality of these little stones laid in there. Gonna be a little mark right there in the middle, 925. Might be another one on the bail, but look at that. Wow. There's finally tiger eye in the 925 where it belongs, but I don't even begin to know what all those are. That is a beautiful cross. Yep. Junk jewels. No, she didn't even write on the bag. She was in such a hurry. She might have even told somebody, just get all this bagged up and get it out there. Okay, I'm looking right here at this. Don't know if we're gonna have something here. No. I think it's fake. It sure did look like it could have been, but I think it's gonna be a gold-plated, yeah, gold-plated ring. Money, money, money. Sheila likes that ring. Something that broke off is something. I'm still looking for the turtle head. Here's another ring. It's pretty. Wear on the inside and no markings. But it's pretty. Sheila gets another ring. Now, what do we have going on here? We have the butterfly, a little bit bent up. Little pin, little brooch. This is some glass. Pretty, black and yellow. Hope we get another one of those. Our blingy rhinestone. Oh, that's cool. That's like a very decorative vintage sewing machine. Clotilde Cassage, 1946. This pen cannot be from 1946. It doesn't look that old. Maybe that's what the sewing machine is called. I don't know. This watch has some tiger eye in there. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And I don't know what kind it is, but what kind of a watch it is, but it certainly has the tiger eye in there. There's no brand on the watch. Nope. That's a pretty watch. 4 pieces of tiger eye and raised up in a nice profile. Nice. Here's another one of these things. I don't see a name. Another vintage watch. Says quartz. China. They had it looking pretty cool. That's just gonna be. Okay, let's see what's in the bottom of this thing. This one little bag took us through a whole hour. Here we have a D. This feels real nice. I mean, is there a mark on there anywhere? I guess not, but we'll test it. We'll test that. That's in good condition, nice and heavy. And now we got some worn out watch here. But it's a cool shape. Aspect. Leather band at one time. Genuine leather. That's something we gotta look that up. That looks neat. It's a steam engine in different metals. That's very nice. There's no markings. That's really neat. Unusual. You never know what you're going to get in these little bags. I'm going to have to see if this might say something. So we could have a little bit more gold. What's it say? I can't hardly see it. Well, I saw it clearly then. I saw that. Determined for y'all to see it. $14K. $14K clasp. I know it's small, but Billy Bob gets some more gold. Need to put him. I need to move him, and his head's getting messed up. We're gonna fix him for by the time we get to the next one. He's got a 14K clasp, and I mean, we can always use that on something, and like a gold field here. And I thought there was a watch, but what did I do with the watch? Anyway, there's a partially gold-filled watch somewhere. I think it's this one. And then we got diamonds. Nacogdoches. Another watch. I don't see anything. Nice. Nice and heavy earring. I don't see any marks. So we have a lot of single earrings, but they may be in the other bags. I just have a feeling that they are. I want some more gold on this watch. On these watches. Watch it. Well, that's not going to be anything. Just a big earring. Another watch. No name. Brighton. Santa Rosa Brighton watch. Okay, so it's really worn. Oh, there's the name there, and I couldn't see it because the thing is so blurry. Well, I don't know what Brighton watches go for, but it has a lot of wear on the finish. It's all scuffed up, and it needs to be polished up. But am I just going to watch lot? I'm not sure. I will see. This one, I don't see any names. And the last thing, the famous Ambassador Bush Clydesdale, St. Louis, Missouri. Those horses. Nice. Can't read that. Motion import, I don't know, China. Okay. Well, what can we say? It's been nice. Sterling. I don't even know where the sterlings are. Those two. We did not find the turtle head, did we? What did I do with the bag? No turtle head, y'all. What to do about the turtle? Dadgum. Okay. Then this, need to look into that. Then this, need to try to identify that maker's mark. And I think that's it. Couple of good buttons. Gonna look up some more stuff. So thank you very much for joining us. It was very nice. We enjoyed it. And I think we're going to try to have a quick devotional, just a very short. This little booklet here is short. Words of Life Promise Book. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. John 8:12. Hope everybody has a great Friday night, Saturday, weekend, Sunday, and week. And the crew, the gang is thinking about y'all. And we appreciate y'all joining us for an epic bag from John's Thrift, because it's been so long, and for nothing else. We had some nice finds. Very, very interesting. See y'all soon.